The Vice President Edward Kiwanuka Ssekandi has ended a 4-day official visit to the island Republic of Cuba, where he led a government delegation at the invitation of the government of Cuba. The Vice President was accompanied by the State Ministers for Foreign Affairs, Okello Oriem, for Higher Education, Chrysostom Muyingo, Sarah Opendi for Mineral Development, of Trade, Michael Werike, and Veteran Affairs, Christopher Kibazanga. The Vice President held bilateral talks with the Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel, whom he met at the Presidential Palace in Havana. President Miguel expressed his government resolve to improve the living conditions of the people of Cuba, despite the challenging situation created by the blockade that he said has affected the socio-economic progress of the country. Despite that, President Miguel said Cuba was making great strides in medical and scientific research that has facilitated the country's scientific advancement. The two leaders agreed to strengthen bilateral relations between the two countries through concrete, sustainable engagements building on the historical ties between the two countries. The Vice President, Edward Kiwanuka Ssekandi, also held discussions with the Cuba Vice President and later, with his delegation, visited a biotech center where the center director, Manuel Riaz Perez Castriada, assured the delegation that many cancers can be treated if detected early. He said that Cuba has now included some cancers among immunizable diseases among children, so that by the time they are adults, they have developed mechanisms to deter those cancers from attacking the body. He also said that there are also clinical trials for HIV/AIDS drug that might prove more effective in generating antibodies that might deny HIV and AIDS entry of an immunized person, and asked Uganda to take part in the trials, which he said might provide a solution to the HIV/AIDS pandemic. Earlier, in a meeting with the Minister of Public Health, Jose Angel Portial Miranda, the two governments agreed to set up a technical working group that will come up with the necessary framework to provide for the collaboration and the infrastructure that will be key in attaining the goals for the collaboration. The two sides agreed to identify areas that need urgent intervention and also agreed to trigger paper trail that will finally culminate into ratification of MOUs in the respective areas of cooperation. The team also held meetings with ministers of education, trade and agriculture, and agreed on several deliverables in the collaboration and agreed to exchange technical teams between the two countries to study and analyze areas of cooperation between the two countries. Reporting for UBC TV News, Stephen Kana.